And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Squared that one up just a little late. Kimbrel's ready. Here's the 0-2. Line to the right side. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one. With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Steve?
Well, you're thinking that you might be able to score runs today in this ballpark and against this pitcher. So you need to get on top and then just don't let that foot off the pedal. Keep it going because no lead is safe here.
Gone! Over the monster for a home run. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. 19th home run for him on the season. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. A pause, and the 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
And, you know, we're going to see this happen quite a bit out there. You know, that's not exactly the tallest outfield fence you're ever going to find. So this ball hops right over it for a ground rule double.
Matt Wieters will stand in now, and as you can easily tell from the splits, he's really struggled away from home. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. In there, a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Oh, this one really hurts. You don't mind seeing this quite as much with the bases empty, but this one's going to cost them a run.
Jonathan Scope will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole in right. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
And things have not come as easily for him as they did the last time he took them out. He's already given up more runs in this first inning than he did in his entire last start.
Mark Trumbo will take his first cuts now. Currently second in the American League in home runs.
Well, it's still early in the year, and he knows what's at stake. This is a contract year for him, so continuing to put up big numbers like this is going to be huge for him.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Oh, and 2, here it comes. This is in the air out to right. Betts moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard-hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Back goes Betts, still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A two-run homer for J.J. Hardy. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Orioles have opened things up now 5-0.
Batting 8, left fielder, Caleb Joseph.
Standing in now, Caleb Joseph. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Betts going back on it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they nearly... Giovanni Gallardo, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
Mookie Betts comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. We'll jump forward in this one to the top of inning number 2. Pedro Alvarez will stand in to lead off the second. And what will they do for an encore after the first inning they put together?
Well, you know, Matt, they might not have to do anything at all. That's how good the first inning was.
High in the air and deep to left center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Manny Machado will try it once more. He lined out to start the ball game. High and deep to straightaway right. Betts looking up. Gone! It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. Number 28 on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Sometimes these pitchers, they let their egos get the better of them. But here, instead of working the corners, maybe using something with a little more movement, gives them a straight challenge. It winds up costing them.
Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
Nice play.
Adam Jones strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
Boy, he had a...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot here for Adam Jones. Number 17 for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
The second baseman, number 6,
Jonathan Schoop stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Betts looking up, and that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Rick Porcello is going to come on now here in just the second inning, so he'll likely be asked to work a few innings here. Here's Mark Trumbo now. swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo. Number 25 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. J.J. Hardy, a solo home run. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Caleb Joseph. As he swings and hits a line drive out to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, this was a wise decision here to hold on at first base. Even though that ball's off the wall, I think they would have had a good shot at throwing him out. So he holds on at first.
Porcello sets. First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. Back to the top of the order now. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate, and the runner from second is in to score.
And these guys just don't seem to want to let up out there. Who can blame them? That's now 13 runs they've put up here so far, and that's going to make for some pretty happy folks in that clubhouse when this one's all over.
Runner goes for second. Line toward the alley in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Machado around third, heading for home. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
And the wheels have definitely come off the bus now. It's up to a 9-run inning after that at-bat. And I got a feeling they might not be done yet.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Shaw is there for it. And that ends the inning. Not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to rip this ball game. David Ortiz will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or two on the bench, but he gets a question.
We'll jump ahead and pick this one up in the top of inning number 3.
Leading off for the Orioles, catcher, Matt Wieters.
Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Into the box, Jonathan Scope. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Liner toward right center. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
Well, he's homered, he's doubled, and now he adds a single to that total. He's left himself with the toughest leg of the cycle remaining, but he'll at least have a chance to pick up that 4th and final leg next time through the order.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. A 2-run homer here for Mark Trumbo. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in. Here's
the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. Now here's another one. Again, belted to deep right. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Caleb Joseph. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Pedro Alvarez will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. This is line to left. Castillo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Pablo Sandoval will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. We'll move ahead now to the top of inning number 4. Manny Machado will start it off for the Orioles with the ever-dangerous Chris Davis looming in the on-deck circle. Skied into straightaway right. Betts is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Chris Davis strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. He's out.
No way. That was awesome.
Adam Jones steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, we can show you the replay here, but I'm not all that convinced that this ball has even come down yet. Goodness gracious. This is a fastball that he absolutely barrels up. And with his strength, this ball's going a long way.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now.
Matt Wieters.
Hard hit ball towards the hole, but this is right to Pedroia, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Orioles lead it 18-0. Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5. Jonathan Scope steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Mark Trumbo. Porcello into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Betts waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. J.J. Hardy will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Incredible. I mean, if I wasn't sitting here, I wouldn't believe it myself. 4 home runs now in 1 game. In the history of baseball, this has happened like, what, 16, 17 times? What a show he's put on.
In now, Caleb Joseph.
Left fielder, Caleb Joseph.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And this will find the wall now way out deep into the triangle. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Pedro Alvarez digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
In the air to center field, and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. two-run shot to straightaway center, number 11 for him on the season, as the blowout continues.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Machado.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Oh, he's absolutely wearing it out there at this point. I mean, here's back-to-back home runs on top of what he's given up already. Come on.
He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Oh, and what's got to be running through that pitcher's mind right now? He already served up back-to-back home runs. You know he's feeling lousy. Then he throws one pitch to the third guy, and it gets hammered. I tell you, they're just jumping all over him right now.
Betts looks up. Gone! Open up the record books. Back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, we've definitely seen a lot of offense in this game, but the bulk of it's come right here from this guy. I mean, man, I don't even know where to tell you to pitch this guy. It's hitting everything in sight.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
The second baseman.
So standing in, Jonathan Stope. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Fly ball out toward right field. Moving under it, Betts. And that retires the side. David Ortiz in now, topped out in his first trip. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6. Mark Trumbo will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Taken high and deep to right. Betts looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Man, goodness. This is just the second pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you he was not looking to put it there.
Shortstop.
This is right in the wheelhouse, and he just didn't miss that one.
High and deep to right center field. Ranging back is Bradley, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second. He'll try for third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. And now Justin Masterson is up and throwing in the Boston bullpen. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. Pedro Alvarez will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
And boy, if these guys turn things around from 24 hours ago. Remember, last night, they couldn't do anything. Wound up getting shut out. Tonight, a much, much different story.
Lifted in the air out to right. Betts has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Chris Davis stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Adam Jones steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning.
Hang on. This is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field is 4th in the ballgame as this lead got even wider.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now.
Matt Wieters.
Lofted in the air out to right field. On the move is Betts. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Yeah, he gives this one a pretty good ride that time. No chance to get a glove on this one as you see it hop over the wall and into the bullpen for a ground rule double.
Jonathan Schoop will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bradley is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Pablo Sandoval will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7.
Leading on for Baltimore,
Mark Trumbo comes to the plate looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game. Looking up is Bradley. Gone! Solo shot to right center. His 4th in the ballgame as the blowout continues.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? 1 pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy, in the air out toward right field. Betts is there, and he'll bring this one in. Caleb Joseph digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Masterson gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Pedro Alvarez is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Shot back up the middle. Bradley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Manny Machado stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Number 23 will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 23.
shot toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Boy, we always talk about pitch speeds from pitchers. How hard are they throwing the ball? How hard was that ball hit back up the middle? Way harder than it was thrown, I can guarantee you that.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number. Runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Number 23 is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
For the Red Sox, second baseman,
Ubaldo Jimenez will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
31.
We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8.
Leading off for Baltimore.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Adam Jones. He's 5 for 6 to this point. Turned on down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting, catcher.
Matt Wieters stands in for his 7th at-bat now, and he's been terrific so far with 4 hits already to his credit.
Oh, that's a great game for sure, but the fact that this...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. So it's a 2-run blast off the bat of Matt Wieters. Number 10 for him on the year, as this lead got even wider.
And, you know, with that wall here at Fenway, you're going to get some home runs that are just high fly balls that sort of drop right over the top of the wall. But that wasn't happening here. There ain't any ballpark that was going to hold this one. I mean, that thing might be over in Cambridge somewhere.
Betts is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting,
Mark Trumbo stands in for his 7th at-bat now, and he's been terrific so far with 4 hits already to his credit. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. His 5th in this game as the blowout continues.
Well, if you're the fan that winds up with that baseball, hold on to that thing. That is now 5 home runs he's hit in one game. And that has never been done at the major league level. Somebody get Cooperstown on the line. They're going to want to hear about this.
now batting, shortstop.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. As he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, left fielder.
Caleb Joseph will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run in the ball game. And on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning. A solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone, and You got to believe that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
Alberto Mendoza will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Hit hard to short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Long throw to the plate, and he is in there. Number 23 stands in.
Number 23.
First pitch on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. In to score is the runner from third, and they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, here you go from above. First pitch of the at-bat, why not just send it right back up the middle and pick up the RBI? Well, that's about as simple as this game can be right there.
Ryan Flaherty will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And a relay home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Adam Jones comes forward, and he'll try to replicate what he did back in the sixth, that being a home run, of course. Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Striding into the box, Matt Wieters. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Remember that he hit a changeup, so it will be interesting right here to see if they just stick with hard stuff.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and he'll get in there safely. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the Ryan Flaherty will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 3, Ryan.
Mookie Betts will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow. Settling in now, David Ortiz. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Brad Brock will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Jonathan Scope steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. So coming to the plate, Mark Trumbo. And having one of the greatest single games of all time. 5 home runs already, looking for 6.
And you know what, Matt? It's hard to even come up with words for this one. This has been an absolutely amazing performance so far.
J.J. Hardy digs in, and here he comes again. 4 home runs already under his belt and looking for number 5.
And, Matt, I might want to say that this has almost been like batting practice for him, but I'm not sure I've seen anybody hit BP this way.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 5th in this game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Caleb Joseph stands in for his swings once again. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Betts is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Alberto Mendoza stands in following an RBI single this first time through.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
High and deep to left center field. Bradley looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season as this lead got even wider.
Yeah, it's one thing to hit one right down the line here at Fenway, but when you can get one over that wall out there, you know you've hit one. I mean, there ain't a yard in the land that would have held that baby.
And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because it would have taken his head off.
Bradley ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center as the blowout continues.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bradley has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Number 25 will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Ryan Hennigan will lead things off here in the ninth in what's been a truly forgettable ballgame for this home nine, and not a very inspiring performance either.
And I guess the kicker for me is the way that these guys are responding. It's one thing to go out and get clobbered. It happens, but when you get guys going through the motions, not running out.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here. J.J. Hardy, one for the ages. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not quite sure what to make of this game. It was kind of a joke, but I don't think anyone's laughing at all those home runs. I mean, my goodness, that is a career for some guys.
The winning pitcher is